What's up? Another episode of Toothless Tapes. I'm Toothless, obviously. Shit. I've been getting some really good clips from like last night's sesh. Getting clips of walking around. I want to start this video by saying thank you. Still using the one and only Hawaiian Pog by Naked. My top juice. Me and my buddies discussed our favorite juices last night. It was brought up Naked, the very cool Naked. Lola by Silverback Juice Company. That one's a really, really good one. It's like a strawberry banana. Dude, my hair's messy as fuck. Artisan's the only one that carries it. I haven't found it online yet. But, yeah. Thank you to everyone. It's a really off-topic video. Like I said, I'm really tired. I leave for Illinois in like 4 or 5 days. So that's a new adventure. I'm gonna go up north, chill with everybody for a bit. It's gonna be different moving up there. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I just know that I'm really fucking excited for it. And everybody's been wishing me good luck and stuff. I think I'm gonna miss my blood family a lot. Mostly my little sisters. Shout out to Abby and Corey. We don't get along all the time, but y'all are still my blood, and I love you. I'm really gonna miss my sesh families too. Chase, Christian, Big Chase, Landon, Big J, shout out Big J, shout out Chase, shout out Christian, shout out Logan, shout out Big Chase, shout out Landon. fucking Hunter. Y'all are all really, really cool friends, and you've all helped me out in some way, and I love y'all. That's what I have to say to that. Thank y'all for the help y'all given me. But shit, I'm really hoping I can get some editing equipment soon, so I don't have to just do a direct upload, because I have a bunch of really cool shots from last night's sesh with Alex and Josh and Noah and Skylar and them. I'm gonna post all their Instagrams, not everybody that I just shouted out, but from the sesh last night and a couple of my really close friends. I'll post their Instagrams down below. Go give them a follow, give them a couple likes on their pictures and stuff. Yeah, that's pretty much the go round. I think I'm gonna do daily vlogs as much as I can, and then like once a week I'll have like my sit downs and shit, and we'll just discuss a bunch of bullshit. Like I said, oh, I didn't say it. That's on the video from last night. Yeah, I can't wait till I can post all these videos that I had from last night. We all got super stoned, and we did like a little That 70s Show montage. We all passed the camera around and said some random ass shit. And we sat down, we discussed our favorite mods, our favorite tanks, our favorite RDAs, juices, wire companies, types of wire. Those will be up really soon. And then I have mine and Alex's vape trick montage on my camera. I just need to get that edited and uploaded. That's going to be a really cool video because it's going to have just like 4 or 5 days. I think tomorrow I'm going to do a daily vlog sesh with the OG crew. It's going to be pretty dope. I could really go for a doobie right now. Not gonna lie. I'm too sober for this. Shit. I'll post my Snapchat down below for those who don't have it. Most of y'all who have seen the video or subscribed have my Snapchat because that's how I got my word out. Hopefully gonna be doing a couple collaborations with my good friends who have YouTube channels. Shout out Micah. Man, but Illinois. I'm moving to Illinois in 4 days. 4. I haven't really figured out what I want to talk about in this video, so I think I'm going to give y'all a little treat tonight. I'm going to tell y'all how I lost my teeth, which is a really long story. So let me take y'all back to my 3rd grade year. I was at this place called Roller World. Most of y'all who live in Fort Worth and Dallas and North Richland Hills and all that, you know where Roller World is. Back then, it was the spot. Everybody went and hung out on like a Thursday night, Friday nights. But I went with my family and I was rollerblading and I ended up falling forward and I cracked half my tooth. So I pretty much lived with half of a left tooth up until my 7th grade year. I went into the dentist and they ended up shaving the left one down, and for some reason my right tooth was perfectly fine. Like, they shouldn't have even messed with it, but they shaved my right tooth down too, and I had little nubs, so I threw caps on those, or they threw caps on those. Keep in mind, those caps are like $6,000 for one. They're like straight porcelain. Really nice looking caps. I went through like 4 sets of those. When I first got the caps, I had braces, so like I never really had a problem with them falling out until I got my braces off. But I did have one of my caps knocked off by one of my good friends. He's on his MMA come up. Shout out Devin Miller, who has a fight coming up really, really soon. I'll try and find a link for that. But we were in the locker room, and it was after football practice, and I had accidentally not tapped him. So he was like, all right, I'm going to get you back. And I was like, all right, I deserve this. So he walks up when I'm not paying attention, taps my shoulder, and he just pops me in the mouth. And I felt my cap just slide off. And I was sitting there the whole day, like, pressing on my wire and, like, pushing my caps down and stuff. That was the first incident I had with the cap coming off, but it was still stuck to the braces. Now, in, not 7th grade, let's see, fast forward to my freshman year. That's when I got my braces off this summer before my freshman year, which was like 6 years ago. And I was teaching one of my family friends how to play football. He was trying to start as a defensive end, and I went and I showed him how to cut people's hands off, and he had a football helmet on, and I was just casual shorts, running shoes, shirt, and I cut his hands off me to show him, and he ended up falling forward into my face, and his helmet knocked my teeth in. I ended up swallowing a $6,000 tooth. $6,000. You know what I could do with $6,000? I could have a new car right now with $6,000. But that was the first time it came off. The second time I was at wrestling practice, and one of my good friends, he picked me up and he slammed me, and I ended up smacking my head down, and I don't know how this happened, but my tooth ended up coming out. And that was really weird because it freaked everybody out, because they were like, oh my god, there's a tooth on the mat, what do we do? And then like 2 months after that, after I had already got the tooth put back on, glued in, cemented, I was at football practice, and we were in just shorts and shirts, and I went to break the huddle, and I ended up using so much air and pushing so much air out of my mouth that my tooth fell out in the middle of a breakdown right before I was about to break it. And everybody just dies laughing. We're all sitting in a circle. The coaches are like, what the hell's going on? They walk in, they see my tooth on the fucking turf, and they're like, they start laughing at me. And all the while I'm sitting there embarrassed, but I'm like, yo, my tooth just fell out. I might as well laugh about it. It's some funny shit. You don't see this all the time. And then that was pretty much, no, I took a scooter to the face and swallowed another tooth. That was something I haven't told anybody, because I mean, who wants to talk about getting hit in the face with a scooter? But yeah, my little sister threw a scooter at me, and it popped me in the mouth. So I ended up swallowing that tooth. And after that, the caps just wouldn't stay cemented in. So I ended up just saying, fuck it, and I left the caps out. And last spring, not this last spring, but the spring before last, I went in and I had an abscess tooth. Where my left tooth was, I still had my nubs at this time. My root had shifted to the left. So there was like a little pocket where my root was, and bacteria got in there, and it got in all infected, and it hurt so bad. Like, I couldn't sleep. I was up for days. I was drinking ice water to numb my gums. Oragel wasn't doing anything. But they went in and they pulled my nubs out. Now my gums are all healed. It's just flat gums. I can still feel little indentions of where my teeth were. I still have a broken tooth in the back. I only have like a quarter of my molar left. Like, it's just a straight hole. I can't eat like certain candies on that side because it just hurts. That one was actually caused by my tongue ring. I had my tongue pierced last summer just because I wanted to, and I ended up taking a bite of chicken, and I guess I bit my like ball that screws onto the rod, and it broke my tooth. It was a little acrylic metal ball, and it ended up snapping my tooth, and since then it's just gotten worse. But yeah, I just keep them out now because there's really no point, because they're just gonna fall out again eventually. But I haven't really told many people that story, so now that I have this out and I post it, I'm gonna just like send people a link. They're gonna like, oh, what happened to your teeth? I'm gonna be like, yo, check out my YouTube, send it to your friends. They all know the story. Funny story. Before the sesh last night, we went out to South Lake, okay? And there's this restaurant over by Harkins Theater called like Snuffers. And we go in and we sit down. There's like 8 of us. And we sit down, we order our food, and the waitress walks up and she's like, all right, we all have a bet. Not really a bet, but we want to know what happened to your teeth. And I was like, that's a long story. I don't feel like talking about it. And then the manager comes over and she's like, I'm gonna split your bill. Okay, we had like 2 large cheese fries, and these cheese fries were the bomb. But we ended up getting 1 cheese fry for free and like all of our drinks, just because I told the manager and like 2 other people how I lost my teeth. Apparently it was like a slow night, but shout out to that restaurant. Those cheese fries were the bomb, especially because they were free. That helps a lot. Yeah. I want to go back to saying thank you to everyone who's following me, everybody who's just giving me good wishes and all that, wishing me luck, especially with this move. I have a really big move coming up in 4 days. Moving up to Poplar Grove, Illinois, about an hour and a half outside of Chicago City. It's a nice little country town, bunch of fields, nice rivers. That's gonna be fun. I don't know. I think I'm gonna miss Texas a little bit. I'm gonna miss the people in Texas. Man, I just had an Ron moment. It's kind of like an inside joke. So most of the people watching this will understand it. Sorry, Aaron, aka Ron. He has a stutter. I'm not trying to make fun of him or anything. He's a really good friend of mine. He's helped me out too. He helped me out with his truck. I helped him out with his truck. Yeah, but I don't know. It's gonna be a nice adventure, and it's gonna be nice to have everyone along with me. But let's throw a couple tricks. I'll do my outro, and I'll let all of you get on with your nights. Man, I don't know if I already told y'all, but tricking with a 6 nicotine, my lungs hate me right now. Grab my trusty water real quick. I'm excited to share videos about going up to Illinois and shit. Dude, I'm gonna be videoing the whole time. I have to drive back. That's a 14-hour drive. It's a long ass drive. I'm gonna be tired. I'm gonna need a couple Red Bulls. Maybe a couple doobies. You know what I'm saying? But no, thanks everyone. It has been fun starting this within a day. One day, 24 hours. I've gained 21 subscribers and like 65 views on my video. Dude, that's insane for somebody just starting out. Most people barely get like a follower every like 4 days and like 20 views. But but the support I've had from all my friends and just the random people on my Snapchat that I send all my shit to, that's pretty fucking awesome, man. And I'm gonna enjoy making a ton of other videos for y'all. I can't wait till I can get some better setups, a new camera, some editing equipment and all that, so I can chop up some really cool intros and outros and music in my video, because it really sucks right now because I don't have music right now. Yeah, I think this is where I'm gonna end my video. Gonna go munch a little bit, lay down, get some good sleep. So with that, this has been another episode of Toothless Vapes. I am Toothless, the one and only. Shout out to Big Chase. I think him and Land are the only people that I've actually said Toothless, like Toofless, Toothless. They make fun of me for all that. I sent him the link to my YouTube when I first made it, and he was like, you should have put Toothless. So yeah, with that, stay in drugs, don't do school, smoke responsibly. It's been Toothless.